Pamain na people. Oh, tigil. It is PCP? PCP?
Yes, that's right.
Alright, thank you.
So you are the second year of New Zealand?
No.
Or the first year?
I don't know how to say it. It's my fourth sem.
Your first year, okay. So you are in the second year.
Yeah. Second years. Quân à?
PCB.
Ha. PCB.
Cái nghèo đó mà rất là nhập mập nha. Dạ. Cũng là Minh. Mọi người hay gọi em là Mi Kè gì đó.
Ồ em biết bạn nào? Bạn này là chung môn với anh môn SEPM mấy kỳ trước rồi. Trong team mình em biết ai có Lan hả?
Không, thực ra thì chắc là người quen của Lan giới thiệu em á. Chứ em thì em chưa quen ai cả.
Mike với mình lại thêm một người trùng tên nữa.
Ủa, hình như kỳ này học Beauty IT System hả?
Đúng rồi, học Beauty IT System môn này với 2 môn C gì á.
Hình như nhóm của Doanh nữa đúng không? Nhóm của
Ủa sao em biết? Hay
Doanh kể. Doanh kể có một anh tên là Minh. Thì hóa ra là anh.
Man.
Thế là có người quen này.
Ai cũng quen nhau. Em cái phong cách của em không giống anh này. Ở công ty anh có một anh cũng tên Mike luôn, ảnh là CEO thông tin minh luôn. Ai vô cũng chọc hết mà phong cách y chang em luôn. Nè. Ông để hình lúc trẻ, ông 40 mấy tuổi rồi. Ông cũng tên Mike. Nhưng mà ông từ này ông kêu anh Minh tự nhiên đúng rồi. Tự nhiên cứ anh Minh hoài trúng tên mình nữa. Thôi gọi Mike đi nha. Còn anh thì anh không có quen gọi tên tiếng Anh. Em thì Mike đi, đơn giản. Hôm nay thì mình chả cốt kiếp gì cả, cũng đỡ. Đi bay gì thôi.
Anh thì mấy kỳ đầu tiên là anh hoạt động rất là active, và sau đó thì em cũng slow down lại, cho nên là mấy kỳ vừa rồi thì em cũng chỉ gọi là làm team random thôi, chứ em không có chọn team gì cả. Chắc là kiểu xong rồi bạn Loan bạn kiểu có người quen trước là ở team chứ có người tiếp.
Anh thì giờ tại anh học nhiều môn nên anh bích team, anh không random được. Từ random thì anh không có chia việc được. Nếu là không có biết người ta thế mạnh sao, khó chia việc người ta anh học 4 môn kỳ á, nên nó một trở ngại. Xong anh còn đi làm nữa nên anh vẫn recommend chọn chung với những bạn đã làm rồi.
Thực ra là môn BIT là em có định đăng ký này không? Thực ra em đang học môn đó nhưng mà em định drop tại vì là em có một cái team khác các bạn đang học control á, thì như thế
Đó là bạn là
nhận được mấy bạn lên tại
Ừ,
vì
cũng
là
được.
em cũng bây giờ ra được cũng được, em hơi lo nên là thôi.
chung team thì vẫn tốt hơn. Nhưng thật ra mỗi lần anh random rồi đều may mắn. Mấy bạn random đi chứ đâu.
Thế là Loan
Tụi Lan cũng là random nha.
tức là Loan là bạn quen anh.
Cái lứa mà anh chơi chung, anh làm chung á, thì mấy bạn nó học có 3 môn thôi, cho nên lúc anh học lên môn SEPM thì không ai theo anh hết, mình anh. Xong rồi anh đăng bài tuyển đồ á, đăng kiểu có ai cứu vớt cuộc đời không. Thì Lan viên mà nói thằng tiếng Anh không, nói kiểu rồi thì sao cảm thấy stress quá vậy, nhóm gì mà mình chơi mà thay tiếng Anh không.
Thực ra em
Mình người Việt mà.
hôm qua em thấy Doanh nói chuyện anh học nhóm vui phết nhỉ. Hôm qua
Sao em biết?
Tại vì Doanh kể chuyện mà
À,
thấy ở trong team anh vui phết.
anh có YouTube channel á, nếu mà em thích nghe mấy cuộc hội thoại đó thì có thể anh nghe. Anh kiểu anh làm YouTube kiểu lưu lại moment thôi chứ không phải là kiểu nổi tiếng hay là chia sẻ một cái kiến thức gì cụ thể. Thì lúc anh làm việc anh làm YouTube thôi. Bây giờ anh cũng đang làm nè. Nè, em vẫn đang stream nè, cái điều anh giấu xuống nè.
Stream ở trên lớp.
Thì kiểu môn mình ở trường lớp vậy đó. Chứ anh với lại tận dụng YouTube mấy cái video mà đâu tính capacity gì đâu, cứ lưu bài miễn phí, nó có như Google Drive, nó có limit mấy giây gì đó đâu, em đăng bao nhiêu video cũng được. Thì đó là một cách để lưu video luôn. Sẵn anh lưu lên đó luôn. Ra thì cũng hơi rén khi mà ban đầu nhưng mà chắc được thôi, không sao đâu, cái thầy cũng vậy. Để cà phê trên bàn nữa nha.
Nước thì em còn đây đây.
Nó hỏi em vô được không? Cũng nói vô cuối cùng.
Bởi vậy mấy đứa hay hỏi, mấy đứa đi trễ.
Let's start face to face, right? Today tutorial you have two parts. The first I will talk about the basics arguments, and then you will have a chance to practice some debates. Okay, so we will then split into our class into two sides. One support for arguments, and then just reject that. And then you can use even use this fallacious argument when you want to persuade the audience. Okay guys, but I think should we make wait for a few minutes because in the total student it should be 35. Right? Should we wait for a few minutes for all the students to come? In the first day they don't know the
Okay.
At the meantime, you might want to go to the canvas side and you can click the module one here and go to the learning material. Then you can see there our today activity for the second part. You can have a look at that before we get started. That is an canvas side. A quick one tutorial.
Đây là luôn miss. Bữa đi ăn cũng miss. Em làm công ty khi nào thì em nói chắc giờ em làm cho nên chơi thôi em chưa làm gì freelance nữa còn freelance nữa thì em cũng không nói mà tôi chịu mọi người là anh thì sinh năm 97 để cái gì hỏi em chia sẻ freelance cái tham festival được không? Dạ, thực ra bây giờ freelance thì em cũng chưa có kiếm được nhưng mà tham có ví dụ là dạo này dự án thì cái tham nó những có cái festival hay là có deadline rồi có deadline chứ mình cần phải có deadline.
So the first part will be places argument. So yesterday we have learned about 3 types of argument. If you remember about that, we have balance argument and then sound argument and good argument. So fallacious argument, they may be not valid, they may be not sound, unsound, and bad argument. There are many types of fallacious argument. Sometimes they call that just some deceptive argument. You want to try to make a lie and want people to believe that's correct. And the fallacious argument, unfortunately, is quite popular. You can hear them when you talk with your friends, when you discuss about some topic, or you can even see them from debates on the TV, news, or social network when you have a debate in some one-on-one and even in class. Okay, so it's very helpful to know about the popular policy to avoid them, or you can make a better argument if someone do that to attack you. Well, actually, there are a lot of them out there, but this one is the popular one, and today I will try to go through some of them. The first one I would like to talk about is from ad hominem. Okay, ad hominem, about the meaning is it means personal attack. So in this type of argument, you don't really give the relevant argument, but we just try to attack non-relevant phrase of the person who gives the argument. Okay. For example, we have here another type of argument. Tom is from a poor family. So then you go to the conclusion. Clearly, he is unfit to be a CEO for life company.
Tom is
For example,
lovely.
there is voting in the company and someone he does not. Okay, so that's an example of argument. And you can also
Tom
use
này giống kiểu Tom
the reason we had
Lovely.
yesterday about the
Sao bố
truth
không được làm
argument,
siêu?
sound argument, and valid argument to point out this one is not a correct one. Okay. If you write down this argument in the form we discussed yesterday, so in this argument we have the premise one. Tom is from the poor family, and to go to this conclusion, clearly the author, the one who speaks this argument, have another hidden premise. Because here the premise too. Everyone who is from the poor family is unfit to be a CEO of a large company, and then it goes to the conclusion. So how do you think about this argument? Is it valid, correct, or is it sound? Okay, so we have also do the like yesterday we had the valid, we did sound, and we did good
Ra
argument.
ghét ai á thì người ta làm gì mình cũng ghét. Cái nào cũng nói xấu được.
Valid? Okay.
Thôi quá không phải làm CEO được đâu, quá đẹp trai. Kiểu vậy. Gì cũng nói được.
Valid sound good. So may I recall you a bit about the definition? So a valid argument, it should be a logical form. Okay, so it follows some logic rules. And a sound argument will be a valid one plus true premises. Okay, and the good one is the sound argument and the supporting premises. Okay, so you can see here, if we write the logic rule for this, we may find this one is valid, right? Because with this premise two here, we have everyone who from a poor family is unfit. So we have
Đi học cũng
basically
system Việt Nam không giờ thấy phải học.
all elements in the set A will be unfit for CEO, and then Tom is an argument in A, then Tom is unfit for CEO. Okay, so it's better. Is it sound? How do you think? Is it sound? If you want to know whether an argument is sound, you should check the content of the premises. So the valid is about the form, and the sound valid is about the content of the premise. Are they all correct? Are they all true? Yeah, this one may be correct, but this one not. Okay, so this one is unsound, and then if it's unsound, for sure it's a bad. Okay, so if we use the analyze we had yesterday, then we can almost analyze all the argument. However, it's easier if you know about this type of argument. It's called argument. That's when people try to reject an argument just using the older
Có đang thiếu một.
non-relevant phrase. That means the personal attack. Okay, I have here more examples. You can have a look at here. Okay.
Có đang thiếu một.
That is Simpson.
Ba đang thiếu một người. Hơi quê. Phải chỉnh cái output. Theo display audio của máy tính.
Sorry for the interruption, guys. We have some technical issues here.
Sao có máy thì được, nhưng mà sao bố này không được. Bỏ lại nó cũng như các cái trên cái video đó mình không phải nguyên video bự nha. Anh chỉ cần lấy cái audio mà nó có thể làm được. Ý là em biết anh đang làm giống như thế này nè, mà chưa có server ra.
Trong cái project VIG ra
Anh đang tính là một cái dự án kết hợp Pomodoro với Music Player. Thì ý là trong lúc làm việc cũng có nghĩ trong ngày nghiệp thì em muốn thay vì user tự quăng mấy cái như này nó thì cái mình xử lý được nhưng mà nó sẽ hơi bị custom. Em muốn họ có thể đơn giản là import cái link của YouTube vô nó tự phát thì trên YouTube rồi nó tiện kiểu vậy thôi.
có thể cho cái player xong rồi xong cái ấn player đi nhưng mà mình có cái control làm cho rồi mình sẽ tự có thể control
mấy
react.
bạn sẽ sử dụng react làm được gì đó.
Ok.
Để anh lấy cái mẫu gì sẽ hơi giống vậy. Mình kêu con bot đi.
Chắc là tối hôm qua thì anh cũng bàn về đó.
Thì anh bàn trước để mấy bạn có việc làm á, tại vì nhiều khi anh sau mấy kỳ trước anh không có available nhiều á, nên cho mấy bạn có biết. Hôm qua anh nhờ anh chỉ làm cái này nè. Thì cứ lên coi có task gì làm thôi cho nó dễ.
Court-martialed in disgrace. Ooh, bird! Now you bite!
In this clip, Cap
Em không rõ cái con bot này hoạt động lắm, nhưng mà có khi
Không, chỉ là anh cho em coi cái layout của nó mà. Đáng được bấm một cái link nó ra một cái website, nhưng mà không có ý anh chỉ là dựa vào đó thôi chứ không phải là từ từ nha. Discord.
ad hominem occurs when someone attacks the character.
Nói vậy thì
Single-handedly attack our arch enemy, the neutral planet. Once the neutral
Okay, so we have a look at this video. That's
Nghe là
about
Discord.
one hominem island. Okay, let's see where. Let's see.
the war machine lies in ruins, I'll be a hero again, and the Duke will reinstate me.
Why?
Instead of focusing, ad hominem occurs when someone attacks the character or motives of a person instead of focusing on the issues.
Meanwhile, I have a plan. We'll single-handedly attack our arch enemy, the neutral planet. Once the neutral war machine lies in ruins, I'll be a hero again, and the Duke will reinstate me as captain. But sir, that plan makes no sense. Maybe not to you, kid, but if I recall correctly, you were court-martialed in disgrace. Ooh, bird! Now you bite!
Okay, so where is the policy there? Can you pick it out?
This clip, Captain Brannigan attacks Pip's credibility simply by bringing up his court-martial. In other words, he asserts that Kip cannot be correct because he has been in disgrace. Kip's ideas are, of course, independent of his record. By not defending his plan against Kip's critique and focusing instead on Kip's character, Captain Brannigan commits the ad hominem fallacy. Subscribe to Clover.
Okay, so that personal attack and is missing a lot. Let's see video. Another example.
As a candidate, he supports federal taxpayer funding for Planned Parenthood. I disagree with him on that. That's a matter of principle, and I'll tell you.
Biggest liar. You probably are worse than Jeb Bush. You are the single biggest liar.
All right.
This guy lied. Let me just tell you, this guy lied about Ben Carson when he took votes away from Ben Carson in Iowa, and he just continued. This guy will say anything. Nasty guy. Now I know why he doesn't have one endorsement from any of his colleagues.
All right, John, I take from the buffet there.
He's a nasty guy.
So
Right now today as a candidate,
So
True,
as
right?
you can see, if someone who are not aware of ad hominem, then they will think that someone like that guy Trump is very good at debating, but actually it's not. It's just a fallacy. Okay, and poor America, they have heard that. Okay, so that's about the first one, Bacillus.
Tìm ở đâu?
Almond. Now we go to the second one, strawman.
Dạo này Facebook
Okay, strawman is another
Mà nó giống vậy.
fallacy that
Đó,
people
sợ
intentionally
trả ra mấy cái
misinterpret
trên
one
YouTube.
element to
Quảng
make
cáo
it
của cái
weaker, just like a strawman. And then if it's weaker, it will be
Thì
easier
nó
to
hiện nguyên
be
cái
rejected.
YouTube video vậy.
Or they
Dạ,
can
nó
also
tự
draw one attention to a weaker element, and then they make their argument look stronger.
rồi thì
That's
dạo này YouTube
that's
cái
the big
API
thing.
YouTube
For example, okay, and look at this example.
sang ra thì nó open
where the parents
chuyện nó sẽ
doesn't let their daughter to go to a party. I'm not sure if
sản phẩm
that with your parents. The daughter responds, "Why do you hate me?"
Đó là sản phẩm.
Okay, what kind
Thật
of
ra
argument here? That is a
Anh
strong.
nghĩ cái gì
We
anh nói
have,
YouTube.
we can use
Anh không nghĩ
the
cái gì nữa nói YouTube. Có thể là
analyze
bất cứ nền tảng
this
nào
way.
cũng được.
dạ SoundCloud anh có
So,
SoundCloud ok không?
Here you can
Vậy
see
để anh
Bọn Facebook này
this is the
họ có liên hệ YouTube mà là
argument
đây
we have
YouTube
here.
đóng cái API lại
So from the parent viewpoint, they have their argument, but actually the daughter hide this. So in the parent viewpoint, they have the punish one. For example, something like they may think in their mind, the party is not at the same place, and also the guys that
investigate.
so that's why, that's the reason, okay? That's the reason they go to the conclusion. So they don't let the daughter to go to the party. That, you know, this is the strong, you may say that the strong and logical argument. But when the daughter jumped into the argument, she said, this is premise, and this is a hidden one. So this premise is that parents who love their child will allow them to go to hospital. And then she comes to the conclusion that if you don't let the daughter go to hospital, then you hate them. Okay, so actually here the daughter, you know, she just draw argument. Take the attention of the audience out of the true argument and make another one, a quick one. So you can see here, this one is not a sound one. So when the doctor proposed this argument, then it can be easily that's strong and attack. Okay, that's one example. So we have here the actually premises, but it be hidden, it be stored by another argument. This one is quicker, so it's easier to be rejected. Similar analysis like this, you can see that's not okay, it's just a strong and weak. And we also yeah, we also make analysis. So the husband viewpoint, maybe this is in his mind, that is in the clothes is that, model may make you look slim, and the second t-shirt is in navy blue. So we jump to the conclusion that it was right. The t-shirt to make look slim. Nothing good for weight. Yes, but the wife, you see here, he said that
Always the
a
wife.
slim person will look slim in all outfit. Doesn't care about the color or anything like that. So with this one, if you say that she only look slim in the second one, then she said she fat. So that's just strong, and because the wife, you know, just draw attention of the other to another argument. This is not the original one. Okay, the original one is here, and this strong one, this is a weak one. That's a strong. Okay, that's a weak one. So this one is easily rejected. Okay. And we also have another example.
Straw man fallacy. Present a weak argument that can easily be refuted so that your argument looks better by contrast.
I can't believe they invented it! Hello, everybody. I'm Troy McClure.
Okay. This example is about the second, you can see here, the second definition of a strong man. So we try to draw one attention to a weaker argument to make their argument look stronger.
Can't believe they invented it! Hello, everybody. I'm Troy McClure, star of such films as P is for Psycho and The President's Neck is Missing. But now I'm here to tell you about a remarkable new invention. Until now, this was the only way to get juice from an orange.
That's the only way. That's what.
You mean there's a better way? But that's all changed, thanks to the juice loosener. Let's meet the inventor, Dr. Nick Riviera.
Hello, Toy. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Toy, would you like a glass of orange juice?
I sure would. But won't we have to pay those outrageous grocery store prices for something the farmer probably spit in?
Not anymore. All thanks to the new juice loosener.
Farmer, are you sure it's on? I can't hear it bang.
It's Mr. Quiet.
You got all that from one bag of oranges?
In this clip, Troy McClure tries to persuade infomercial viewers that the juice loosener is a useful invention by first asserting that the only other way to get juice out of an orange was squeezing it against your face. He deliberately sets up a weaker argument, that of getting juice out of an orange by squeezing it against your face, so that the juice loosener looks better by contrast. By setting up a weak argument to be refuted, and making his own argument look better by contrast, Troy McClure creates a straw man.
Subscribe to Colbert.
Okay, that's a straw man. So you will read the misinterpret one argument intentionally to make it weaker, or you can also introduce a weaker argument then to make your argument strong. That's a straw man. Okay? And then you go to the next one. Appeal to ignorance. Okay? So the argue when someone use appeal to another policy, they argue that a lamp is true because there is no evidence that is false. Okay, to the best of their knowledge. Or they will say that the lamp is on just because there is no evidence that is true. And you can say that is incorrect. It cannot be guaranteed like that. Because if no one talking it's on, it doesn't mean it's true. Because maybe sometime in the future, people will discover more evidence and then it can become false, right? So you can use that, reasoning to make sure that the claim is true or not based on just no evidence about that. Okay, that in many cases it's not enough. For example, there is no afterlife. So what said that? Because no scientists say it exists. Actually, that's fallacy. So the fallacy here, is quite hidden somewhere. They said that because no scientists say it exists, so they come to the conclusion that there is no afterlife, and that's what appear to be knowledge. They try to convince you this one is 100% true just because no evidence against it. It's not correct because maybe until now people can't find evidence, but maybe in the future they can see it. Okay. You have no proof for that, so it won't appeal to an on. Here is our analysis to see whether this one is correct. When you write this argument to our form before, you can see we have here the premise one. No scientists say the afterlife exists. Okay, so that's the premise one. And here also we have a hidden premise because without this one, they can from this to this. Okay, the hidden premise is that if something exists, there must be at least a scientist talk about it. Okay, so this is their hidden premise. And then it comes to conclusion. So how do you think about this one? Is it valid? Is it fun? Is it sad? Is it good? How do you think about it? Yeah, right. It's valid. It's valid because it's the hidden one here. But it's not sound because the second one is not true. Right? It's not true. Because even the scientists, their knowledge has some limitation. They don't know everything. Right? Okay, so if they don't talk about something, it doesn't mean that it's not existing. So this one may be correct because if you think so, if you think there is no scientist said all that, so this one may be correct, and this one incorrect. So this is unsound, that is the best. But actually, I can tell you, even this one is incorrect. If you look at the problem here. I looked some research about this, and there is a very famous professor. His name is Ian Stevenson, a very famous Canadian or American professor. He did a lot of research about the topic. So if you say that no, then you say that this one is wrong. Okay, I can give you a counterexample. And that appears to economics. To the next one. I have here more example, and then you can analyze yourself. For example, okay, so I have here actually 3 arguments. And could you please tell me which one do you think that appear to ignorant policy? The first one. No one can feel the fifth answer, therefore it doesn't exist. The second one. Your friend said that. Leave the last and go with me. And you say, what is that? And your friend said that, what should I do? Is that a good argument? And third one, the third argument. I thought I had every reason to think I was doing fine within the room because no one complained. Okay, so which one do you think has appeared to ignorant fallacy? Which one, guys? Is this the appear to ignorant fallacy? The first one? Yeah, because you see the form is kind of similar to the example, alright? How about this one? Is this a good one, or is it a non appears to a non policy, or is it a good argument? The second one here. But actually it's also appeared to because they just use the same technique. So let's go back to the definition. So they said that it's true because no Adam is born, and between your friend here, okay, when your friend said, why shouldn't you? That means no one said that this thing is the wrong one. So it's right to be true. That is happening. Okay, so that kind of appears to knowledge. And you can also identify whether an argument is an appear to knowledge. If you ask yourself, is the premise focused on the conclusion, or is it lead you somewhere else? Okay. How about the last one? Yeah, this one is clearly an appear to knowledge. No one comment doesn't mean they don't have any comment. It's just keep quiet. Right? Okay, so that also appears to knowledge. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so you may say it's kind of similar to appear to knowledge, and now you appear to authority. This one is more easily to identify. Okay, so appear to authority is the misuse of authority's opinion to support the act. For example, someone may say that maybe they are from France and they said President Trump is the president, therefore his COVID health policy must be right because it's his policy. So that appears to authority. And if you do the analysis, you can see this is, it's the bad one, but it's unsound, right? It's better, but it's unsound. And then also here another video of this.
Appeal to doubtful authority occurs when people use the ideas of non-experts to support their arguments.
Oh, hello, friends. I'm Montgomery Burns, your next governor, and I'm here to talk to you about my little friend here, Blinky. Many of you consider it to be a hideous genetic mutation. Nothing could be further from the truth. But don't take my word for it. Let's ask an actor portraying Charles Darwin what he thinks.
Hello, Mr. Burns.
Oh, hello, Charles. Be a good fellow and tell our viewers about your theory of natural selection.
Glad to, Mr. Burns. You see, every so often Mother Nature changes her animals, giving them bigger teeth, sharper claws, longer legs, or, in this case, a third eye. And if these variations turn out to be an improvement, the new animals thrive and multiply and spread across the face of the earth.
So, you're saying this fish might have an advantage over other fish. It may, in fact, be a kind of superfish.
I wouldn't mind having a third eye, would you?
No. You see, friends, if our anti-nuclear naysayers and choose-upsiders were to come upon an elephant frolicking in the waters next to our nuclear power plant, they'd probably blame his ridiculous nose on the nuclear boogeyman. The truth is, this fish is a miracle of nature, with a taste that can't be beat. So, to summarize, say what you want about me. I can take the slings and arrows, but stop slandering poor, defenseless Blinky. Good night, and God bless.
In this clip, Mr. Byrne convinces the citizens of Springfield that fish mutated by his nuclear power plant are an example of natural selection by using an actor portraying Charles Darwin to support it.
So Charles Darwin here is appeal of authority. So he is the one people you trust in when you talk about some scientific subject like evolution. And this guy make him to, people we believe in him, so they believe in his policy and how some new power planet.
At this point, the actor portraying Darwin speaks as if he really is Darwin when he probably has no scientific credentials. Not only is the actor's logic about evolution flawed, but he is also a non-expert portraying himself as an expert. By suggesting that an actor portraying Charles Darwin is equivalent to Darwin himself, Mr. Burns appeals to a doubtful authority. Subscribe to Colbert Classes.
And this thing kind of similar appear to popular. So in this fallacy, this is a mistake many people may make. Some of you may think this is not a policy at all. See below example. Okay. Look how many people are using Samsung phone. It must be the best phone brand. It's not correct, right? There is no, roof or no technical discussion about that. If you just pay on how many people you it doesn't mean it's the best one. And another, this one is dangerous. Most students actually think one shouldn't use. So the argument here, if most students actually think then just think is the right thing to do. This is correct. Okay, so that appears too popular. And here appear too popular, it is quite popular out there when they try to validate a statement based on just the number of people who support the or is supported. Okay, and that appears to popular. We get this feeling as well. So if we go through on them, I don't know we have enough time for our class activity today. What's your opinion? So I think we now can move to this one because it's the tutorial one practice. Okay. Another one I just read through the name and some summary about it. Slippery slope. So with this one, it takes a normal stuff or the normal one. And then it suggests it will inevitably lead to an unexpected conclusion with no support evidence. For example, what teenager may have time. You may see somewhere. You have to let me to go to the party. But if I don't go to the party, then I will be a loser with no friends. Next thing you know, I will get along and jump back. And living in your basement when I party. So that's slippery stuff. Okay, this I will get a normal turning point, but then roll to something different. Actually, I have here very interesting video that explain why this one is policy, but we don't. Another one is called hasty generalization. The hasty generalization is based on just a few examples. So you see somewhere that's happened, and then you jump to a conclusion that everywhere did the same thing. Okay, that's called hasty generalization. I have example. Jeff mocked a Parker days because that's what you think. His uncle mocked nearly 2 Parker days and believed to, 95. So he thinks that a smart person like his uncle can live until 90 something. Then he is okay for him to smoke. That's a hasty generalization. And another example.
Good point.
My child is being treated poorly by her in kindergarten class. So the mother jumped to the conclusion. Kids are actually, I think she wants to say all kids are so cruel these days. That also has to be generalization. Okay? Red hearing. Last one. That is the policy in which irrelevant topic is presented. Okay, so you can see it's kind of similar to the straw man policy before. It's kind of similar. So the irrelevant topic is presented to divert attention from the original issue. Okay, so in this one they don't really attack the original argument. Then they just try to draw attention completely out of the original one. For example, this is an argue against giving rights for as some comedy. So we haven't given rights in over 5 years to our employees. We work really hard to make good product, and we try to ensure best customer service too. Okay, so before that, people are talking about giving rights to the salary. That's where maybe the CEO or some manager who said that he makes some connection to the good product, and then he gives them to the best customer service. What we can talk about salary anymore. They not sure. And I think this one is very interesting to just have a look at this video, the last one, and then we can easily pick down the red herring policy.
Red herring, when a person raises an irrelevant side issue to divert attention from the real issue.
Think of the children.
All these morons getting dumber or just louder?
Dumber, sir. They won't give up the bear patrol, but they won't pay taxes for it either.
Ducking this issue calls for real leadership. People, your taxes are high because of illegal immigrants. That's right, illegal immigrants. We need to get rid of them.
Immigrants, I knew it was them. Even when it was the bears, I knew it was them.
Oh, somebody please think of the children.
In 1 week, the town will vote on a special referendum whether or not to deport all illegal immigrants from Springfield. It shall be known as Proposition 24.
In this clip, Mayor...
Okay, so that's about red herring. He tried just to draw attention of people from the text to the illegal.
Quimby distracts the voters from the issue of higher taxes By bringing up the issue of illegal immigrants, the mayor diverts the attention of the citizens away from the taxes. Although the mayor asserts a connection between the two issues, the citizens soon forget about the tax issue completely and focus on the issue of illegal immigrants. By using a distraction to divert attention from the real issue, Mayor Quimby uses a red herring.
Okay, so we now going to tutorial activity today. Okay, so as you can all see from the canvas side, I give there here the steps to okay, let me open briefly, then we can start. So in today's tutorial, we have a topic for you to debate, and then I think here we can just set this outline into two groups. One group supports one side of this argument. Okay, so here you have the argument. Attacking it's not really an argument, it's about some topic, some motion for you to give some argument to debate the object. So the motion here is attacking measure in an policy by raising the concern about charity money being misused. Is it helpful or harmful to the society? So that's part one. So I know that you may have heard a lot about this. Last year when someone tried to attack some people who do good charity, and she or he just raised a concern about the misusing of the charity money. And is that, you think, is it good or bad to the society? You do some text or you may give some argument about it. Okay guys, so now we will, the activity will follow these steps. First, I would like to invite class. Actually, because if there is a lot of students, we may separate into many groups, but here I think we just simply, now I want to divide you into two groups. One thing is good and one thing is bad. And you choose somewhere to gather yourself. Okay, so which of you support the argument that thing you think is the good thing to do? You can go to this table, two tables here, and which of you think is not good, is the bad thing for society, and you can join two tables here. This one will be empty. Okay, now you have 1 minute for that. Just separate group.
Ông quay neutral, ai pay nhiều hơn thì neutral với tới thi ai pay nhiều hơn. Give the higher pays.
Can you go back to the slide with the
okay, the previous one, topic? Yeah. Okay, so if you think
Shifting neutral cho tới thi có người
some charity man is a good thing, yeah, and if you think that's not a good thing, that's bad to the society, you can go there. Okay, so this one support that they take that. Yeah, that's a good thing to society that we should over there attack.
helpful nó helpful for society.
Mình cần phải điều tra coi là họ có thực sự dùng cái file đó.
Anh cũng ủng hộ.
Now we have, I think we have about
Mọi người theo gì anh theo đó.
You can gather together in the room. Maybe you can move just your chair here to sit around together and discuss about the topic. You may give the argument, and then we will have
charity money.
So 50 minutes for discussion, guys, and then we will have about 50 minutes for debate.
Society or other charity work.
This group will be some
Create
like misuse of funding money by philanthropists can create like a suspicion in society on other charity works.
Okay, lesson the basically the public confidence.
Confidence, yeah.
The public's
About this step, you can just jump to the canvas side and then you can see the step.
Yeah. So we need to attack them in order for people to say giving the money away.
15 minutes from now.
we should
Okay, feel free to call your friend here together with group and then you can discuss more easily.
Group không, group của mình còn split thành hai nữa, hai group mà cùng một chủ đề. Hello quân. Nghe đồ em 6 người. Đúng rồi. Giờ em giờ đủ 6 rồi nè. Lôi kéo dụ dỗ.
Mọi người có
Ủa là mình support cái việc attack đúng không? Đúng.
hiện tại thì bên mình là đang có là this is a fun style philanthropist can lessen the public's confidence on philanthropist work. Còn đây là một cái premise cho cái conclusion này. Để mình this is a fun season.
Đây là premise rồi. Cái nào cũng không
Yeah, premise.
Anh nghĩ thế. Anh thấy bạn ấy tập trung mọi thứ vô cái mắt của mình.
Excuse me, can we make fallacy argument?
Yeah, you are allowed to do it.
We are allowed, right?
Yeah. Students are allowed to include a policy to persuade the audience. Okay.
So it doesn't have to be sound.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's because they have policy. Okay. And not in the same for the opponent, to shut down the mind to think out rather than that one to talk to the policy. Okay, so you are allowed.
Người nói là quy định thì charity không có ai
there is no organization to
validate your
spending of charity
spending.
Nó có organization cho cái việc validate này, chỉ là cái người thu tiền người ta không tới đó mà phải validate.
Ý là mình có thể làm
fallacy, không fallacy được.
Thì đây sẽ là fallacy của mình.
Fallacy dễ làm hơn một chút.
Tại vì mình đâu có bằng chứng đâu. Đấy là bên kia có bằng chứng là có người đứng ra. Mình có thể fallacy việc này. Thiếu proof về việc này. Nhanh thiệt.
Nations are rich or this is not the case in the US. It is shown to be most philanthropics of nation. Very fifth the money donated by big givers goes to the poor. So okay, there's no
because misuse of philanthropic money can also mean that the money is not going to the right people. And it's not just helping society as a whole. So by attacking the misuse of this charity money, we are helping redirect the money to where it is most needed.
Okay, so good. So good to me.
Wait, so can we have a question for this? Yeah. So do we is our conclusion have to be this, or we can this? Do we make premises to prove this, or
actually the topic is not an argument. So your group, you say that, we think that attacking some charity man is harmful to the society. That's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do, and the other group think that's a bad thing to do for the society.
Hay mình provide
You try to use some argument to convince us about that.
Kiểm tra cái tiền cái đóng góp nó có được sử dụng nhưng
attacking nó khác là chúng ta attacking như là chúng ta khác nhau.
Ý là cái topic của mình là mình đang
không mình
kiểm tra coi là cái tiền charity money ấy, nó có mình phải kiểm tra thật là kỹ coi là nó có thực sự là được
Mới có
cho
và làm như ở bên nói có cần
đúng rồi, thì tức là theo như ý thầy nói là cái này không cần phải là conclusion của mình mà mình có thể lấy những cái này làm cái conclusion của mình luôn, là mình sẽ tìm cách để thu những cái premise này. Ví dụ bây giờ mình có hai cái premise này chẳng hạn, mình có hai cái conclusion, mình sẽ biến thành một conclusion thì mình sẽ kiếm những cái premises để prove cho
cái việc mà nó helpful cho society thì người ta biết tiền của mình đi tới đâu.
người đóng góp và tiết kiệm nhưng mà những người lên không biết gì đâu không có làm rõ cái vấn đề phải làm liên quan tới vấn đề public cái process lên mình conclusion là mình cần phải biết mình cần phải biết
we need to find out where charity goes to.
Tiền của mình đấy, tiền của mình chứ không đúng rồi, cái đóng tiền với nhau thì không bị đóng góp kiểu vậy.
We have the right to know where our money is spent.
Yep.
Nếu mà charity money không bị misuse thì nó không thể contribute cho tiền nữa. Bởi vì là investor không đúng tay người nghèo, thứ hai là chính phủ phải tax.
Or we can say misuse charity money can be used for tax evasion purposes.
Misuse charity money can be used for tax evasion. And it doesn't, and it is not harmful to society.
Hoặc là nó có thể kiểu nó bị sử dụng vào vấn đề personal á, với nó sẽ kiểu cái số tiền đó là mình dùng cá nhân của cái người kia.
Charity money doesn't help society, but the charity itself can be used to help promote the
Số philanthropy mình sử dụng charity để
yes. Meanwhile, not contributing anything to society. So cái conclusion đó là tại vì nó không contribute to society.
Okay.
Used for
That's good.
used as tool
without contributing to society. Because the misuse.
Sao mình suy ra là so we are promoting bad people. Okay, really nice. Suy ra đúng không? Bad people, promoting bad people là
chủ yếu là mình cần phải có một cái ý nhất là cái logic của mình phải valid đã, phải kết nối.
Nào là mình chỉ là cũng cái trường hợp là fallacy thì không bảo nhiều.
Không, tức là fallacy thường nó sẽ valid nhưng mà nó không sao. Còn nếu valid sao mới good thì mình sẽ mất thời gian. ví dụ như thấy là hai cái này có thể đi thành ra một cái argument. There's no organization to validate spending charity money với cả they would like to know where charity money is going to. Suy ra là we cannot trust philanthropists. Hai cái này để có thể kết hợp với cái này. Đúng rồi, tức là mình có thể nest được đấy, tức là hai cái này thì mình sẽ cho ra một cái conclusion, hai cái này conclusion là hai cái đó, tức là bây giờ hai cái này kết hợp với nhau trước. Vậy cái này, hai cái này thì suy ra là we cannot trust philanthropists to donate to the right như vậy đây là một cái valid argument cho cái này. Funds by philanthropists will lessen public pressures on philanthropists or
attack thì giống như kiểu là có một attack người ta tức là chỉ là cái tiền nó có thể nó không có biết gì là ông kêu là không biết được từ thiện giống như từ thiện thì mà ông không nói không biết nào không có chuyện nhau thì nó lại có nói chuyện là không có dùng cái mình attack được, mình có thể dùng nó để discuss thì không có dùng cái để attack được.
Thực ra mình chỉ cần tạo ra argument, nó có thể là fallacy, nó có thể sai cũng được, nghĩa là có arguments.
Cái argument đó mình có cần chính xác chi tiết không? Hay là mình chỉ viết general giống như nãy giờ để mình có thể dẫn chứng ở Việt Nam hay gì được?
Chỉ cần
general thôi đúng không?
Bởi vì muốn tìm nó dẫn chứng thì hơi mất thời gian.
Nói Việt Nam thì dễ à. Đất nước drama. Đất nước drama.
Hầu hết charity sẽ cho ghép vào cũng như là đồ ăn, thức uống, quần áo, còn về những thứ có thể quan trọng hơn là education, accommodation, charity sẽ to provide us.
Okay, 3 more minutes.
Most charity only focuses on consumable instead of investing in the long run, education, healthcare. Ok, như vậy cái này có một cái hidden premise. Hidden premise là people need education.
Long run education, kiểu lâu dài đó không?
Long run.
Hay gì kiểu tạm thời thôi.
Vậy là mình có hai cái arguments. For carry to official. About cái này có thể giải thích cái này tức là we cannot trust philanthropists to donate to right people, and hidden premise là it is human nature to be greedy. Human nature to be greedy, so this is can be used for tax evasion.
Few more minutes. Or we can start the debate now, or do you want to have a couple of minutes? A couple of minutes. Okay.
Greedy. And then we have right. From this to this. Okay. Vậy là mình đã có organ này dẫn theo organ này, như vậy là bao một cái nest, một cái đường riêng, cái này mình có thể bỏ cái này đi được, có thể tìm premise để chứng minh cái này. Tức là nó cái statement tức là khi mà premise mà họ receive promise mà mình đưa cho họ thì nó public opinion nghĩa là họ sẽ không cảm thấy confidence là cái tiền mà họ sẽ được phương
câu này có nghĩa là họ bị mất niềm tin đó. Đúng rồi. Ok, những hành đọc thì chưa hiểu nè. Thì mình có thể nói là bình thường khi mình tin tưởng gì đó rồi nó khi mình quốc gia thì mình mất niềm tin, tức là một cái nature thôi, nature tốt, có nghĩa là mình có thể nói cái việc tự nhiên đó chính là cái đấy là mình mới cần support cái quan điểm này, đúng không? Thì kiểu mình mất niềm tin thôi, bất cứ cái gì bị thất hướng hay gì đó cảm thấy mất niềm tin thì đó là kiểu nature thôi, nature rồi đó.
Nó nói obvious rồi hả? Nghĩ là dùng cái này để support một cái khác này.
Không biết dùng nào, không biết support
này. Mình có thể bỏ cái này đi thôi, mình không sử dụng cái này nữa.
Có gì mình nói cho mình làm gì.
Mình có thể lấy cái này, ví dụ bên kia có một cái counter argument thì lấy cái này để sử dụng. Đúng rồi. Như vậy thì tức là chuẩn nặng. People will not donate to charity if they've lost their confidence in them.
Okay. Okay, so exercise here you will choose like a small person and 3 to 5 witnesses. Those guys will give the argument. Okay, so each of you, each of size of Europe here we choose one spokesperson to stay here and 3 to 5 witnesses to give their argument or evidence about that support.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So I have 1 minute for that, and then we can start the debate.
Good point.
Chúng ta đi hiểu
Anh đọc, nghe anh còn đọc không? Tại anh là người ít cãi nhau nhất. Anh luôn neutral.
ví dụ fancy thì cái này có thể fancy ví dụ như là có
Rồi gì hết?
fancy hết.
Có cái nào
Thôi cái mình nào?
Tức là cái này legit mà.
Cái này legit mà.
Cũng có thể bị gọi là server sớm.
Sốc qua sốc lại.
Okay, I think now we can start.
Em thấy em đọc sách.
Okay.
Okay. So may I ask the group first? Your spokesperson will come here and give initial argument, and then each of you will call in sequence your
Jason the best
speech.
luôn.
Okay.
Jason cãi nhau với anh nè. Jason cãi nhau với anh nè.
Đâu không anh.
Chữ chết mặt.
Ngô Trang nữa.
The misuse of funds by philanthropists will lessen the public's confidence in philanthropic works, and if that happens, people will not donate to charities whether they are legit or not, and thus it is a.
Catch up. Sorry. Slow down.
So misuse of funds by philanthropists will lessen the public's confidence in philanthropic works. So if the public's confidence is low, people will not donate to charities, whether they are good charities or not. And so we must attack philanthropists who misuse charity money in order to raise public confidence and help other good charity works be done. Okay. So the second argument is that
No. Just one. Okay. And then other side.
Này giống luật sư quá. Giống như coi mấy cái phim về tòa án gì. Ở bên B, cái nào bên A, luật sư hai bên lên quất nhau. Ráp 3 độ lên lấy cán quanh cử người.
For your statement, it's quite valid, but yeah, we have counter.
Okay.
So there's a problem. As you said, all the charity was attacking just a confirmation for just like for the citizen or like confident. But what about if, like, I would take an example, like a celebrity, if they don't raise money for charity, they will be like, they raise money, they will be attacking as a confirm, but if they don't, they still attacking, right? Like neither, like not raising or raising or not,
Yeah.
they still attacking.
Hết ngồi.
So, but then that's the problem with celebrities, right?
Yeah, it's just a small part.
Yeah. Which doesn't, in large, contribute to society, right?
Oh, so you mean the small part?
So I mean, if a charity is being attacked and more charities work, good charities work is done, as a result of that attack, the externalities of good externalities of this to society as a whole is there. Meanwhile, the feelings of a few celebrities does not contribute to society as a whole.
Right.
Sure.
You hear me?
Oh, so
Yeah.
the charity, you mean it's the big money for the whole society, right?
Yeah.
So what about the government? The attacking is made the society, like media or the citizen who do not like have any relate to this charity. So what about the government?
Well, so see,
let the government like, do the job.
If government allow people to misuse charity money, then they are allowed unlawful acts to be done in the country. So if the government allow people to attack these charities, then they are, bringing, misuse of charity money to justice, which will in turn support, the government.
So,
Sure.
as I was
Okay.
saying,
Again, just a kind reminder that you can give the evidence or the arguments, or you can also call your witnesses to talk about the evidence and arguments if you want.
if he says,
Kho nữa hả? You don't need kho, man. Cởi áo khoác ra. Cởi.
So, there's one more about the government. Like, all the citizens, not anyone raise the money because do you know the reason? Do you know the streamer or any celebrity?
Yeah.
So, every time they do charity, they call up, right? They call up money from a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, if those people who raise the money, they won't talk anything, they won't talk. Like, they don't have any problem with the celebrity or the person that they give money that they trust. So why attacking? They raise no money. Like it's attacking like a trend, like to make some drama, right? They cause misleading. Some people, yes, I agree with you. Some people are bad or use the money in the wrong purpose, but most of them and almost of them do the right thing. You know what, Lin? Techno, yeah, techno.
But okay, see, this is an example of strawmanship. Because the topic we're saying here, can you go back to the topic? Yes. Is misuse of charity money, right? It's misuse. It's not good charity. You're talking about good charity? We were talking about attacking charity money being misused. And I've said that in my
We talk about the true charity. Attacking is just a confirm, right? Confirm that I don't know what that word read like felon from I don't know how to read it, but like there are some true.
Yeah, but then they would not be attacked because they are not misusing their charity money.
Okay. How do you know? How do you know?
Because the topic says attacking major benevolence, raising money for charity being misused. If they're not misused, they would not be attacked.
When is the evidence that they misuse?
No. They must be attacked, so they know they're misused, right? But because all of them all attacking, so some of them truly misuse, but most of them no misuse, right?
But that is
no,
not
I will give you an example. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of anti who attacking him, and what he did, like all the donation, is his proof.
Yeah, but then
they still attacking, right? They still attacking.
Yeah, but that would be the attacking major philanthropist that is raising money, charity that is not misused. The topic we're asking here is being misused.
I know.
Concern about
concern. So they must attacking, so they know they is.
Yes, giờ
What about
tiếng Việt
they
nữa.
still attacking?
Chửi lộn.
Why?
Sao giống cái chợ mấy bà chửi lộn. Chạy giá.
To use or not misuse, right? Misuse or not misuse. They both attacking, being attacked.
I think we're thinking about attack and investigation as two different things. Is it? Because if there's no evidence of them being that they used, then why would there be an attack?
Yeah, that's the question. Why they being attacked? Even though they truly do the thing. Yeah, why?
Well, if they are truly innocent and they're being attacked, right? A true investigation is made, then they will be, vindicated at some point. They will be proven innocent at some point.
Yeah, you can also call your and finish.
And you said they will prove themselves fresh, right? Correct.
So nothing
So as I said, the attacking is just like a trend. They cause drama and down someone's reputation, right? Like the celebrity, like they truly do the thing, but attacking make the reputation down. Like that I said, it's like a trend. They misleading from the original purpose. Like attacking is a confirmation, but right now it's just like a trend. Everybody can do that. Everybody can make drama. So why? Like they do with their heart, but why? Why attacking them? Let the government work. Why? The government is the big money. The citizen who not regulated out. The government in. Right? Just wrong, right?
Can I add something? I do agree with you that just regular people attacking, philanthropists sometimes is harmful for them because they are contributing their time and their efforts into for a good cause. So sometimes it's good people, but getting attacked, it's bad, right? And it would reduce their enthusiasm into doing that good cause. But I think we can agree on that, but I think we should establish a common ground on the word attack. So on our side, we are considering attack as investigation. So this investigation could be done by either a third party of the people, right? So people who are donating the money can form like a committee to investigate where the money goes to, or the investigation could come from the government. So that is our definition of attacking, right? And I understand that from your team, your definition of attacking is more like social media attack, right?
Okay, I understand your angle, but as I said, attacking is good, but too much.
What do you mean by too much, man?
So the charity,
Too much là bao nhiêu?
mean neither celebrity or a normal person, they like will be quiet. They do it in secretly. So more secretly, more attack, and then more secretly. So why stop at the attacking? Stop it. Stop attacking. Let they do their thing. And if they're like they raise money from many people, let them people raise the money, talk with them. Like if they have issue, let they personal talk or personal do the thing at the court or something. Why so many people? Just like they training. But as I said, yes, attacking is good for like, but too much. So it's like far from the purpose, original purpose. Like it's like trend. They're no longer a confirmation, right?
So what
I mean is they become like something far from the original purpose.
Yeah. So what you meant is we should be investigating.
Yeah, investigating with logic and like law and rules.
Yeah.
Not anyone.
Not just plain attacking, personal attack or something.
Yeah. And if they're a celebrity or normal person, the government would carry on because it's the big money, right? There won't be question if the money is gone, right? So why attacking so much? They have the right to keep secret. They have the right to keep secret. That's their money, and there's small group of raise money. Why attacking the whole?
Before we continue, could we hear your friend's opinion? He's been trying to.
Okay, so by your definition, the attacking meant investigation. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Investigation by third party, by the government. So because we have a fundamental disagreement, our definition of attacking is the people attacking, because we're attacking philanthropists, which means these are rich individuals using their own money to, I suppose, do whatever people do with their own money, and so it's kind of, how do I put this? They have their privacy in doing what they want with their own money. So unless there are major evidence that the charity money is being misused, attacking them by either third party or the government without any clear evidence is, I think, wrong.
It's not ethical.
Sorry?
That's what you mean. Like we attack them. We attack how they use their own money. It's not ethical.
Yes, that's sort of violate their privacy because that is their own money. We're talking about philanthropist individual, not entire people. Sorry, not charity themselves using money, but philanthropists using their money.
Can I have a counter argument for that as well?
Yeah, I think actually the time is over. So
Yeah.
now you can have a couple of questions and you just want
Có thể. Kỳ này em học mấy môn? Ủa, anh tưởng kỳ vừa rồi là kỳ cuối của em.
Đâu em cũng phải làm luôn. Vì là em cố gắng để cái cartoon lên được ấy. Em không bị chờ đến sao để em làm phát
Vậy là đây em mới kỳ cuối rồi. Ok, còn môn nào? Môn nào?
Advanced programming. Practical data.
Except that
Good luck.
the money we misuse.
Sắp phải chia tay.
Em còn mấy giờ?
Anh còn, nếu mà theo tiến độ thì còn 2 xem nữa. Và năm sau á, anh đang không đủ chỉ nhưng mà anh xin thử là được.
We miss you the proof. Where?
First of all, the topic says that implicitly.
Okay, so
misuse.
yeah, so you can just answer them like that. The topic is this, and I don't need the proof for that. And you can just
I told them. I told them like 3 times.
Sorry.
If the topic is attacking ratio philanthropists, then they have a point.
Okay, so any other questions?
Không ai nghe khôi hết.
Is this slide on the yeah. So you don't have the lecture slide.
Oh yeah, we still have it.
Yeah, the slides. Yeah, the slides.
Yeah.
Oh really? Okay, I will update today.
Thôi đây là định nghĩa của việc bị ghét đây. Nói gì người ta cũng nghe hết.
But I will upload the slide to you. Maybe it's just updated. Okay, now just the last activity, I will create the full next site, and then you can just go there and secretly vote which one you think you want. It's more convincing. Okay.
Sounds
so you can do this just try to do it subjectively. You don't think that you are betrayed or you're no, it's not. It's just when you see their discussion, their argument, so which group do you think is convincing?